Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news. Hold on to your popcorn. Short drama sleuths. The veil is ripping off Zhao Zhendong's silver screen sorcery, and it's not the brooding bad boys or the scripted smooches stealing the show. It's the unsung architects like Jinzi, the shadowy setup queen who plants the seeds of swoon before the leads even lock lips. But wait, enters Hae Yiying, the pint-sized powerhouse whose bubbly, youth-drenched acting style crashes the party like a confetti bomb, turning every frame into a fan frenzy. In their scorching collab Blazing Softness, premiering August 13, 2025, Zhao's rugged ranger collides with Zhai's wide-eyed wanderer in a tale of wilderness whispers and wildfire hearts, but it's Jinzi's subtle sabotage, those jealous glances and whispered doubts, that paves the path to paradise. She's the quiet storm, the bestie with a backstory that brews the brew, making Zhao's grand gestures feel like destiny, not dramatics. Fans hail her as the paver of passion, the one whose offhand heartaches mirror our own messy middles, priming us for the payoff yet. Zhai Yiying? She's the detonation, the true stand slayer who's got the internet in a headlock. At 23, this Hae-in-born firecracker, born March 2, 2002, standing fierce at 167 cm, channels eternal spring, dewy cheeks, sparkling sauciness, and a giggle that yanks you back to first crushes. Her style? Pure, unfiltered youth, tentative trembles in the howling wind, breaths fugging like forbidden secrets, vulnerability laced with verve that makes Zhao's stoic shell shatter like glass. That iconic wait in the cold scene? Zhai doesn't just shiver, she soul-searches, her eyes a kaleidoscope of egg and hope, are named up in a sizzling 7.8 overnight. Xiao, the 28-year-old Hae-in hunk, born September 23, 1996, ex-model with a jawline that could carve canyons, meets her spark with smolder, their chemistry a bonfire born from his alpha edge and her effervescent ease. Jinzi lays the groundwork with poignant poses, but Zhai ignites it all, her high-EQ charm offsets spawning self-eyes that fuel Weibo CP wars, her chameleon gift infusing roles with intoxicating innocence and blazing softness as raw romance, lost voices finding solace in tattoos and trails. Zhai proves why she's untouchable. She doesn't act youth, she exhales it, dragging co-stars and crowds into her orbit. Jinzi's the whisper, Zhai's the roar. As rumors swirl of their second strike, one plot twist reigns. Behind every heartthrob's throne is a heroine who's rewriting the rules. And in Hae Yiying's radiant rush, Zhao Zhendong doesn't just star, he surrenders, spellbound by her timeless, breathless blaze. Hold onto your tea, short drama sleuths. Zhao Zhendong isn't just leading the charge in the microseries mayhem, he's unleashing a full-blown female lead frenzy that's got netizens glued to their screens, shipping harder than a cargo plane in a rom-com. In the last 2 years, as short dramas flood platforms like Douyin and Youthful with bite-sized bliss, Zhao's one-man, three-ladies whirlwind, teaming up with Jinzi, Hanjiahu, and Hae Yiying, has sparked endless buzz, turning casual viewers into conspiracy theorists dissecting every glance and giggle. Forget the cookie-cutter pretty boys with influencer faces, Zhao's secret sauce? That gritty northeastern stubbornness, a raw edge that injects fresh fire into every pairing, making even the most formulaic plots pop like fireworks. In a sea of thousands of shorts churning out weekly, only the ones crackling with actor alchemy get the triple watch treatment, and Zhao's harem of heroines. They're the spark that lights the inferno. First up, Jinzi, the elusive enigma who's less a co-star and more a narrative ninja, laying the groundwork for Zhao's brooding charm in hits like Irreconcilable Marriage, 2025, where her subtle sabotage and stolen stares brew jealousy at a jaw-dropping jealousy. At 25, this Shanghai Theatre Academy Spitfire, born 2000, 165 centimeters of sly smiles, plays the scheming sidekick with a wink that whispers trouble ahead, priming the pump for Zhao's heroic swoops. Fans call her the paver of passion, her offhand heartaches hitting like real-life gut punches, especially in that viral Temple Blaze scene where her whispers ignite the revenge romance. Xiao, the 28-year-old Hae-in hunk, born 1996, ex-model with a jaw that could chisel ice, meets her mischief with magnetic menace, their dynamic a delicious dance of duty and desire that's racked up 10 billion views across collabs. And there's Hanjiahu, the 6-year-old firebrand, born 1999, 168 centimeters, Beijing Film Academy alum, whose sultry sophistication clashes gloriously with Zhao's rough-hewn resolve in Young Marshall, Your Wife Ran Again, May 2025 premiere, shattering 10 billion streams overnight. As the runaway rebel bride in this chaotic wartime whirlwind, Han's fierce fragility, Think deep-streaked defiance amid espionage and elopements, pulls Zhao's Marshall into a tango of trust and turmoil. Her Ice Queen thaw vibe, honed in 30-plus shorts like Palace Lord Six Treasures wreck the house, turns their fake marriage farce into fanfic gold, with Weibo ablaze over her power walk exits that scream love me leave me. Zhao's northeastern grit grounds her glamour, birthing chemistry so combustible, it spawned HJZ supremacy at its flooding TikTokino. Zhai Yiying, the 23-year-old Hae-in whirlwind, born 2002, 167 centimeters, eternal ingenue, whose bubbly youth blasts through blazing softness, August 13, 2025 drop, like a summer storm, her dewy-eyed daring dragging Zhao's ranger from Sawick shadows to soul-bearing surrender. In this wilderness romance of lost signals and tattooed secrets, Zhai Yiying exhales innocence laced with egg, that wind-whipped weight scene? Pure poetry, frog breaths begging for rescue. With 49-plus projects under her belt, from ethereal cameos to sassy spouses, Zhai's high EQ effervescence, plus those post-shoot selfies sparking CP chaos, makes her the ultimate stan magnet, elevating Zhao's alpha to aching authenticity. These divine divas, Jinzi's intrigue, Han's heat, Zhai's heart, aren't just partners, they're plot propellers, each collab a fresh flavor in Zhao's stubborn saga. As whispers of a three-way sequel swirl, one feast awaits. Who's next to fan of flames? In Zhao Zhendong's whirlwind of waifs and warriors, the real storm isn't the scripts, it's the sisters stealing his spotlight, one sizzling spark at a time. Don't just look at Zhao Zhendong as the standard male lead. This year's female leads also possess their own unique talents, capable of engaging with a wide variety of drama scripts. This pairing isn't simply a staring match, it's a large-scale chemistry experiment. If you're to say Jinzi and Zhao Zhendong are a very old pair, the Republican-era drama Young Marshall, Your Wife Ran Away Again, 2011, had die-hard fans reacting with gusto, their screens practically overflowing with comments. Jinzi's charisma and Zhao Zhendong's madness complement each other's acting, creating a seamless, unpretentious you act your part, I'll have mine vibe. They're now competing again in the fake socialite's guide to social networking, a modern drama described as a guide to online social interaction. Their acting and plot have netizens wondering if the two are romancing in the drama, or if they actually interact off-screen. Many naive viewers are still embracing the couple phenomenon, with fangirls jokingly saying, "The Zhao Zhendong duo, you're knocking my head off." If Han Jiahu and Zhai Yiying saw this, they'd probably smile wildly, ready for a showdown. Uncovering the story of the three female leads in Zhao Zhendong's partnership is like watching a TV series with a side story and Easter eggs. Jinzi, a veteran of the three-parter, excels at delivering tough talk in Republican China and engaging in scheming in modern dramas, transitioning between roles with uncanny ease. Audience members remarked, "This is a Northeastern actress paired with a Northeastern male lead, the commentary can't keep up." Then there's Han Jiahu. While not a stunning beauty, absolute submission offers a glimpse into what soulmateship truly means. You might think it's a silly, sweet drama, but it's actually a steady, immersive experience, so captivating that the reviews could become essays. K-Chun's older version was compared to the original, creating a scene reminiscent of a palace intrigue essay, with the internet arguing, Zhao Zhendong is still the better lead. Finally, let's consider the newer co-star, Zhai Yiying. Burning Wild Tenderness quickly became a viral hit, and if you don't watch it 5 times, you've wasted your youth. Although the show didn't get enough views, viewers were unconvinced, saying, if this show isn't a hit, who would have the nerve to come out and hold a meeting? Friends around them were also amused, saying, look at this pairing, how can it be so exciting? Now that the new stills have been released, the looks alone are likely to make it to the trending searches. When ordinary people chat about it, they all ask, how can they be so compatible? This is the essence of short storylines. In Northeastern dialect, this CP is amazing. Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.